Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to All Things Alvalade. It is the Strompcast, episode 279. A heartbreaker in Italy today. Really tough result, a 2-1 loss away from home in the Champions League. I'm joined by two of the main men. I'm joined, first of all, by Danny Saldana. Danny, how you doing today?
Yeah, I'm doing all right. Definitely not the result we wanted, or I felt not the just result as we like to say in Portuguese, or we like to use a lot in Portuguese footy. But of course, we'll get into that. But yeah, overall satisfied with the team performance, satisfied with the game plan. And yeah, we move to a big weekend. We face Braga, Porto Benfica. It's gonna be great. Hopefully,
it's gonna be a fun weekend of footy. I'm also joined by the main man, Chris Oliveira. Chris, how you doing today, buddy?
I'm doing good. Yeah, tough to come away to that from today with 0 points. It was a good battle on and off the field, as we'll get into. Well supported, well traveled.
Mm-hmm. Well,
there's no more. There's
well traveled.
There's no
flight wasn't great.
Yeah, there's no moral victories here, but
yeah,
thought we defended bravely, stayed organized, didn't give up too many chances. Created a little bit, hung in there, and got caught up in a couple moments of individual brilliance and stupidity at the same time.
Yeah, I would agree with that. Make sure to follow Sam Fonseca as well. Sam couldn't be here today. He's still stuck in London. Make sure you follow all things Alvalade. London town. Make sure you follow all things Alvalade on all socials. Check out Offside Originals, digital football prints as well. Got a bunch of sporting prints we just fixed up there. We're actually going to be launching the South American Icons collections this week.
Friday for me, payday. So
yeah, Friday I'm going to be launching. So you're going to be getting some Brazilian legends from Brazil, Argentina, Chile, Colombia, and Uruguay. So we got a collection of 5 from each. So stick around, stay tuned for that. But let's get into it, Danny. You have our gospel already, goal point for this game. And yeah, it was a 2-1 win for Napoli, and it was a heartbreaker. Lineup was as follows. I'm just going to expand my screen here for my liking. Sporting started with Rui Silva in goal. Defense of Maxio Rujo, Gonçalo Inácio, Quaresma, and Fresneda. Surprised he got the start, and we'll talk about that in a second. Midfield / winger of Josimões, Trincão, Hillman. Front three of Fotis getting the start, flanked by Giovanni, Kanda, and Jenny. I'm going to start off with this one. I was kind of let down by Rui Silva a bit today. I thought on the 2-1 goal, he came out feeling that cross not great. I also thought Inácio gets caught kind of napping on the 2-1 goal, which is brutal. He's low-key been a bit of he might be on fraud watch pretty soon. He's not been phenomenal this season. He's been okay, but he's had a couple stinkers, and this was one of the stinker moments for sure. Jenny was very frustrating this day for sure. I'm just reading Alf's comment as well. We have a horrible record in Italy. I just want to read that. We have bad standing when it comes to Italy. We play horrible in Italy. I think our last win against the Italian team is like how many years ago? Like the only one that comes to mind is like Inter in 2007. Like, when's the last time we beat an Italian team? Genuinely, like I actually couldn't tell you.
The only other games I can think of was Atalanta.
Did we beat Atalanta?
No,
at least
we drew and lost. We drew and lost 4 games against them.
Yeah,
in the same season, we lost to Juve.
But they went on to win the Europa that season.
Atlanta did. I'm trying to think of other Italian. We've lost to Juve and drawn multiple times, actually.
I can't remember this Lazio.
So over a decade since we've beaten an Italian team. That's kind of crazy. I don't even remember that. That's how long ago that was.
Do friendlies count? I remember we beat Roma like
friendlies do not. Friendlies don't count. We don't count friendlies. It's like we don't count. We don't count. We don't count for me, man. They count for you. Well, you know what? You can do your own counting. What else do I have to say?
How many tasas violinos does
Ronaldo's hit 1,000? Then he's done it.
He's done it. He's done it. He's completed it.
He's actually at 1,040.
Yeah. Pele's about to be like, oh,
That
that kid's got another like
anticlimactic.
3,000 goals. What do you mean? Pele's gonna come out of the green like, hang on, I got 3,000 more goals then. Spedala. I actually, it was a weird lineup. João Simões getting the start. I get it kind of over Koch, and I actually didn't mind Simões this game. He was okay. Jenny was very frustrating. Just honestly, I would have been happy if they subbed him off at halftime, and I thought they should have. Flotis was not phenomenal this game. I mean, he didn't get a lot of service.
He was just isolated up there, and
he was just like on an island, right?
Yeah,
like,
he did okay. I mean, there was a lot asked of him, and he did okay. You know.
Yeah, he was. It just felt like, I think too, like he didn't get any real service. Like he was sort of left on an island almost.
He's quite different to Suarez. Suarez will make his.
He's a different player. I think he's more the player you're not going to see. I think Flotis, from what the little I've been able to see, is going to be maybe a bit more like a Bas Dost, maybe, where he's going to be more of the poacher or whatever. Whereas Suarez, I think you see a bit more of that link up play in the build up. I actually liked Kenda this game. I thought Kenda had some good moments. Hulman was good. He almost had that awesome header right at the end, but it's a great save. The first goal is a howler, by the way, that we let into. It's a pure mistake from Eduardo Quaresma. You've got to take out the man or get the ball, and he does neither.
Bro, I was actually literally thinking, because we had just weathered the storm for like 6 minutes.
Yeah.
We finally get the ball back. We have a nice little moment here, and I'm like, wow, like I really hope we don't turn the ball over here, because like feels like we're really pressed up for the first time in a while. Yeah. Sure enough, losing the ball. As you speak of, Quaresma needs to just get his
break his
body
legs.
in
I don't
there.
care. Break his
he
legs.
Needs to get his body there, and he needs to either get the ball to the man, a combination of both, just the man, and stop that counterattack. Take the yellow. He doesn't. De Bruyne honestly does pretty well, I guess. Slides it in, plays a nice ball, Boylan, nice finish. But in the blink of an eye, man, we were undone.
Yeah. And like you said, they had weathered the storm. They're in a hostile territory. Napoli is a great place for football. Tough place to play at the Maradona Stadium. And it's like, okay, they've kind of weathered this early storm. They're kind of, like you said, they're holding some possession. They're holding their own. All you got to do is kind of just stay calm. You know, chances may come. And you got to, I was there and I'm like, break his legs. I don't care. Just break his legs and save the goal. He does none of that. I really needed him to channel Sergio Ramos or whoever it was in that not Copa del Rey, Super Copa match where he's like, just break his legs.
That doesn't happen. This doesn't happen with like, for example, Seba Coates.
No. Even, you know what? It doesn't happen. You know who it doesn't happen with either? I'm gonna say it. It's Jeremiah St. Just doesn't happen either. Jeremiah St. Just makes that tackle probably.
It's probably he's quicker to the ball because there is like a brief hesitation. You know, should I?
There's that split. Okay. You can see that split second of like he's debating in his head, like, what do I do? What do I do? And that's what cost him. I think if he's quicker on the decision, he either gets the man, gets the ball, or something, and he probably takes away the initial scoring chance. Yeah, you probably get a card for it more than likely. But at least in that moment, you've saved a likely goal.
We didn't give up any chances, you know?
No, that's the thing. We defended that's the thing. And like, I hate moral victories. And I saw some people on social going for the moral victories. Like, they defended well and everything, but that only gets you so far. Like it's what's killed them a lot this season has been the stupid mistakes.
Road draw, you know? We really did.
And this was the most manageable of the shithouse road games they've got left, I would say.
No, we have Marseille next. They're in good form, but we have Marseille next.
They just dropped an absolute ride.
Marseille's home. You're right. I think we have Bruges. I think we can get.
We have Bayern away, don't we?
Yeah.
I mean, they could be playing that game in Kazakhstan for all I care in a neutral venue. They get torched, but
we'll be fine.
We'll be fine. We might not. Yeah, we might not
famous
win.
Last.
We'll
be fine. Famous last. Clip that. Famous last word.
We'll play Juve away as well, so we'll have to go to Italy again.
Yeah, we have another away to Italy. I'm gonna
almost certainly won't win, but maybe we can accomplish what was not accomplished here.
Chris, I'm gonna remember that we'll be fine, and then in about a month, I'm gonna edit that with screenshots of our score lines with the "Always Sunny in Philadelphia" outro, so everybody knows. Yeah, that's.
But the
This
away
was the
data
game that I felt
for
like they could have
Juve,
stolen a point.
I think
I
the away
really
game
thought
to
they could have
Juve,
stolen
we
this.
need brass knuckles to bring with us. So
Yeah. I was. It was. We'll get into fights in a minute.
We'll get to that later. Sorry.
No, that's okay. That's okay. It's called prefacing. It's foreshadowing. As the kids say. I have nothing really to add to this game. Like, it was just kind of. I felt the draw was absolutely deserved for how he played. It was like a lot of our European performances, certainly in my lifetime, which was they gave me that glimmer of hope and then they just finished off sad. So, yeah, Danny, I yield to you. What did you make of this game?
I before anything, I think we need to emphasize that the two goals both came from a guy who I think should have gotten a red card. Personally, in my opinion, studs up on João Simões. I think all day, every day, that's a red card. And I think because the ref didn't make that decision, didn't even card him at all, the ref just decided, I'm not going to card anyone. Or maybe he just forgot his cards at home. And that's why nobody got yellows in this game, because I've never seen a game like this.
Yeah.
Especially with how, much of a prick even Maxi was. To not receive one yellow, Politano to not receive one yellow, and then again De Bruyne to not even receive a yellow on that. Yeah. I think if he gets that red, I think it's a different game. Obviously, it's a different game. They don't have that. De Bruyne. I called him overrated, but I think he's obviously one of the greatest midfielders of this generation, if not the greatest, right? Greatest playmaker at least.
Yeah, he's world class and has been for a while.
Even at his old age, he's still
at the ripe old. How old is he actually? At the ripe old age,
32, 33 maybe.
Nah, he's I think 34.
I was gonna say, brother, don't be saying that. I'm only 4 years younger, calling him at ripe old age of 32.
Yeah, me too. I'm 30 right now, and I'm still tearing it up. I'm tearing it up in my men's league. Don't worry about it, boys.
I just got asked on a loan for 7-a-side for a couple
there we go.
Games. A buddy of mine's like, yo, I know you played this year. We need a goalie. I'm like, you can get me for
a
game.
Okay.
Little short-term loan because I got my wisdom. I got the old Wizzies out in a couple weeks, the wisdom teeth. So I'm like, you got me for a game or two, but after that, I don't know, Chief.
Fair enough. But yeah, I needed to mention on the other side, I think De Bruyne shouldn't have been there. On our side, before I get to
I honestly think it's a bit harsh of a red, I mean.
Yeah, it's a yellow at least, though.
Yeah,
it's got to be a yellow. It's got to be a yellow.
I think it's at least a card.
Yeah.
I'm just saying it's a red because I've seen it given before. Where
we have.
You don't have to hit him,
Mm-hmm.
And if it does hit him, and then that fucking cheeky little prick because Simões sort of gets on his foot. He then drops to the floor and starts crying about it too. That fucking piece of shit. But anyways, in my opinion, it should have been a red, and at least VAR didn't even look at it. Like play was resumed within like 5 seconds, which is kind of crazy.
They also seemingly didn't really look at her pen either, which was chill.
Yeah, chill, at least. Yeah, appreciate that.
Pen to you as well. I think it is. I do think he gets.
Yo, also, did you see on the Calamity cross? We almost got bailed out by the semi-automated offside system.
Yeah,
but he was onside by like a fucking
millimeter
scrap. I didn't even think of that.
Yeah.
Oh my god, man.
And then only when the replay happened, like with that automated replay, maybe like 5 to 8 minutes after,
which is
I was like, oh shit, we were close.
I don't know why we don't just have that in the Portuguese league. It's so stupid when they do the as we saw at the weekend, 6 centimeter rolled out with the lines. It's like, bro, this is like medieval technology.
Facts at this point.
Like, bro, all the technology that soccer is like starting to use now, it's like, tennis or like whoever is like, we've been using this for like 30 years. Like y'all are just getting clued into this now. Like, geez, like, come on.
Yeah, man. But yeah, back to the game, bro. I'll go with some positives before I really kill a few players here. I thought João Simões was incredible this game.
I liked him.
I don't know if Kosh was on the bench. I haven't even noticed if he was or wasn't. Maybe he's injured. Maybe he's not. I'm so glad
I saw him in the pregame photos wearing Golden Goose shoes. So
exactly fair. So maybe he was on the bench. Maybe the fireworks that the Napoli fans lit up last night were just directly in his room, so he couldn't sleep well. But João Simões, he clearly got sleep last night. He was balling today. I've said this for a few weeks now on Kosh, but let me now say it with João Simões. I think João Simões keeps this up, and Morita has lost his place to João Simões, not to Kosh, because Morita came on, and I didn't think he added much to our game, to be honest. I was kind of disappointed to seeing João come off. I thought Kinda had a really good game. I've been slating Suarez, and I thought he came on and did really well. And then the man of the match for me, if it's not João Simões, it's going to be Maxi, because I thought Maxi was just a thorn on their side. And I personally love players like this. I love assholes on the pitch that give everything to the club. That's why I love the Cunha. That's why you also hate players like this. That's why I hated Maxi Pereira, for example, on whatever the rivals he played on. I hate both versions of him. So, I love that we have that.
I knew the Mangas club was in trouble the second that he came back from injury and subbed on and played well. I was like, fuck.
Damn.
I knew the Mangas club was in trouble, and I'm part of the Mangas club. Don't get me wrong.
As am I.
When
I'm still on my membership card. I'm waiting. We're waiting.
Yeah, my member dues are paid up.
I mean, to be fair, we spent $300K on a player. We're not buying him to start. We're buying him for the mullet. We're buying him for the baddie wife.
We bought him for the vibes. Let's be real here.
We bought him for the vibes.
And sometimes you need, you know what? Every place needs.
And you know what? He can cross the ball better than our other right back, who literally should never play for Sporting again. Like,
thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
And this is where I'm coming into. Because Fresh Merda is so awful, so bad. He doesn't attack well. He doesn't defend well. I really don't know what his purpose on this team is.
Bro, there are moments in the attack where they don't give him the ball, even if he's open, because they know that he can't do anything. And one time he was so wide open that they were forced to give it to him. Yeah. And what does he do? He crosses it and it gets blocked at like the beginning of the 18 first defender.
Yeah.
Just one of the most atrocious performances. Actually, this isn't even in his worst game, but
it's not.
This is not his worst. This is not his worst game.
It's just so frustrating, bro. If we had someone who could do literally anything in that position, we would have been so much better off.
Yeah. He's borderline unplayable. Like, it's getting sad.
Josh is saying that he's only there because he's Trincão's boy. I think if that was the case, Israel would.
Yeah, I was going to say
Frankie. I think Frankie's starting some games over fucking Virginia there, big guy.
But I mean, to be fair, I guess maybe that has extended him because
maybe
it's been
it's a simple fact we couldn't sell him this summer. That's why Travassos is on loan. There's no other explanation for it. And I think the only reason why we played him in the preseason was
see if there's any market for him.
Exactly. Just be like, please buy him. Please buy. Maybe that did us more damage, though.
Still doing it at this point.
Yeah, that's the thing I don't understand. Is Vag injured? I think
it's just
tired.
Squad rotation.
It is. I agree.
Yeah.
I think they want him fresh for Braga, and that's fair. But I even tweeted it at around before we conceded the second. I think it was like around the 70th minute. Mm-hmm. We had one sub left.
Oh, and I think sub or the goal?
Before the second goal.
The goal was like 79.
79. Okay, so maybe around the 75th minute, I tweeted and I said, if we sub on Vag right now, we'll win this game. And it's only because, one, like you were saying, we're not confident with Fresneda. And there's clearly a different side to our game when it's Kenda and Vag. Because Kenda, if you noticed even today, I mean, it was a great showcase of it. I've been saying it for a while now. Kinda's a really good defender for a fucking 5'5" winger.
Yeah,
that's like fucking 140 pounds.
Yo, how about Allison with turn the burners on as the last man that one time? I was like, first off, it's Allison chasing him. There's no way he's gonna outrun him. And then he got his leg there. He won the ball, bro.
He won it. This is like the second or third time he's won it with that.
Allison became a thing probably at the weekend of the Estoril game. But
The fan club is starting.
Yeah,
He's starting. He's starting.
Yeah.
He's starting. The applications are all. They're starting the application
mailing
process. You know, they're getting all the infrastructure in place for the fan club.
bro. When a player holds out from like the 6 months where they're at their last club, like Mateus Saez did it at Rio Ave, I wasn't sure. Turned out to be a great player.
You never know, right?
Yeah. Allison's
I wasn't
following
sure
those
for the
footsteps.
same reason. All right, if you're like boycotting the last 6 months of your deal at your old club, hell yeah.
Yeah. My last gripe.
Up.
I talked enough about Fresneda, and everybody knows how I feel about Fresmerda. Was Quaresma today? I wasn't also that impressed. I know Inácio might be on fraud watch. I think Quaresma. I mean, one with Inácio.
About Inácio is on fraud watch. Not the defending actually was okay, other than the
other than the goal.
It's maybe one player too, but
it is the distribution that is in question, in my opinion. And there was even a couple moments where Zeno de Bas just finds people. There's one ball to Suarez that out of nowhere, he's like literally in on goal.
Even
out of nothing.
Moxie.
And the way even Reborsch talks about Inácio's distribution, that it's like on par with that. It's equal. It's rough. Like it is not. It is.
No, it's not.
It is inferior, and I don't know if it's getting worse, but it's not. It's not in a good moment.
Not it.
I would say.
It wasn't a great game from Inácio at all. I agree. I think, bro, when it comes to the bus is like he was a cam in his academy.
At Anderlecht.
It shows.
Yeah,
you know?
you can see
and that's
where
why he
that
was
attacking mind is with just his distribution and how he plays.
Even that little sprint at the end, that little run up that he did, something that I'm used to.
He had one more guy to beat.
Yeah, exactly.
I was actually wondering what he was going to do if he did beat that one more guy. If he was going to just shoot it or try to.
He probably skied over the net. Don't worry, bro.
I was gonna say like he probably has a go and it ends up in fucking.
You know, like how Zeno scored the 45-yard goal, the season banger.
Last year.
We know he has it in him. So a couple of times, you know, he's approaching. He's like thinking about it.
He's thought about it.
He actually did it with his left foot one time. It was actually I've seen a lot worse shots. It was on target. Yeah.
No, he has a good shot on him. With Quaresma, this was what I was gonna say. Quaresma can't play in a back four, bro.
No,
I was not that impressed with Quaresma. We talk about the first goal. Yes, I think he's not the only one at fault, but he's definitely one of the main ones at fault. It's naivety.
He should play right back, and
he should play right back.
That should get banished to like the Shadow Realm or Beta Mar, whichever comes first.
Beta Mar, don't. Yeah, fair. He should definitely go right back. Fuck, I had something I wanted to say. Oh, his stamina. It pisses me off. I cannot stand that you're a professional footballer. I have yet to see you finish 60 minutes without looking exhausted.
Yeah.
What are you doing in training? What sort of conditioning is this kid going through? Can we get him a personal trainer? Because, bro, it's like 3-4 years of this now.
Mm-hmm.
And then we always have like this like big expectations of Quaresma. He'll never reach that if he can't play for 90 minutes.
Yeah.
Personally. And we want him at right back. I agree. Maybe he's better at right back. Maybe he'll be better in midfield even too.
He can't run.
Can we rely? There's more running at right back than there is at center back. So
center back is running out of any position.
Exactly. Yeah. So I don't know, man. You alluded to it earlier, Richard. I agree, bro. This I think would have been a perfect game for St. Just. If you want to rotate the center backs, you put in St. Just instead of Quaresma. St. Just last year showed that he could play in a back four. St. Just is in his career played as a right back. He would catch up to Højlund. That's for sure. We've seen that with Aubameyang. So on the first goal, of course. But yeah, man, I've rambled enough. That's pretty much my thoughts on this game.
You had more coherent thoughts than I did, so that's something.
Trincão was also. We talked about the hit or miss nature of his performance.
Today was a bit of a miss.
This one I'm going to put this one down to fatigue, though, because you want to rotate the team and then you keep the guy who's literally played every single fucking minute. Like, Trincão barely gets subbed.
Barely
gets subbed even, you know? So that's the one guy you don't rotate, kind of like.
He's in that Joker's role of, like, you're just going to play until, like, you can't. Like,
he's not as important to us as Joker as
no, but my point is like he's in that role now where it's like you you're gonna go until the wheels fall off, dude. Like
Yeah.
life's
What do you think
tough.
about Pedro G skying his big chance?
Oh, pot.
If he
And
scores
also,
that, we win this game, bro.
I think it was the lead up to what eventually became the penalty. Pot also has a big chance, and it gets blocked by the defender.
Yeah.
Frustrating.
There's also
It's
a big
Pot.
block on Inacio. The Napoli probably would have scored, but Inacio gets ahead to it, and it goes out for a Napoli. It goes out for the Napoli corner, if I'm actually not mistaken.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, prior to that, there was a big block at least.
Yeah.
Even on that goal, I'm not sure who's at fault there. I don't know. Like, is it the boss? Because the boss is the one more on the guy. Rui Silva, very poor run up. I think if Rui Silva's in net, the ball just goes straight to his hands. He
looks
on the second,
like
you're talking about the second Napoli goal.
The
second one.
Point.
My immediate thing, because I'd gone to go visit my grandfather and he was watching the game. And the first thing I said was he fielded that cross like Rui Patricio, but Inacio's also let the guy have a free header.
Bro was looking like Ricardo Euro 2004 Greece goal.
Yeah, like there's no, like, he comes out. I'm like, I don't know if you necessarily needed to come out, but like, if you're gonna come out, fine. But he leads in such a weird way with just the one fist. I'm like, well, that's not how you come out.
It looks like he has no chance to reach the ball.
Yeah.
And he has no angle. And there's like too much in front of him,
There's too much chaos. There's too much chaos in that area for him to really have
put his fist through people,
and hope. But it's also on, like, Inacio does get caught out a bit for letting the guy have the free header there.
Yeah, he does. That is true as well. Inacio,
like, it's on. I don't think you can singularly blame either guy. It's a mistake. It's two mistakes causing the goal. If one of those guys is on job, we're probably looking at it finishes 1-1. But yeah, it's a poor job trying to field the cross. I don't know what he was really doing. As soon as I saw him charging out, I just had a bad feeling.
Panicking because he thought he was fucked, and I guess he was, but
I mean, yeah, he was, but like, I think at that point you're probably better off like trying to stay in your net instead of trying to field the cross from a disadvantageous position. That's a good word, disadvantageous. I don't know if that's a word, but I just made it up. But Inacio lets the guy, like, kind of, the guy loses him, and he gets the chance for the header. It reminded me of that goal from the World Cup a few years ago, the Morocco goal against Portugal. It's the same thing. Diogo Costa comes charging out, and whoever the knob of a defender is, probably a Benfica boy, Ruben Dias, if I'm not mistaken, just doesn't pay attention. So guy has just a free header on goal, and boom, that's it. That's all it took. Yeah. I'm not bitter about that still. Anyways, Chris, what'd you make of this game?
Yeah, nothing more that really hasn't been said. I mean, my top individual performer was probably Humeland, and I guess goal point.
Yeah,
agreed.
Fair.
Yeah, that's fair.
Fresneda was infuriating. Jenny was infuriating.
Putting it mildly. Yeah,
Jenny was really shite.
Jenny was. I was screaming for.
He's
Jenny
got the hit and miss performances of Trincão vibe, energy, but just even more extreme.
His misses and his hits,
less hits, and the misses are worse.
Yeah, his misses and hits sway way even further across the spectrum, I would say.
Tough go. Yeah, and even with all that, we still came close. Arguably, did enough. On some nights, but it's tough. Back on the saddle, still in 14th. Gotta build on that.
Listen,
we're mid-table.
We're where we need to be right now, so we just gotta maintain that.
If it means anything, we won on XG again.
Shut up.
We might be the XG team.
Expected goals is I hate expected goals.
Getting out of here 1-0 would have been crazy.
Who are these goals expected? Yeah. Expected by whom?
Half of that expectation of the goal is
I don't expect shit.
Yeah, I don't expect shit from this team.
The penalty,
who are these goals expected
like
by?
Yeah, the penalty. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I don't expect shit from this team. Who's expecting these goals? I want to know.
I think they need. Since we're on this XG topic, there needs to be a reform on XG when it comes to penalties, because it just bumps it up far too much.
Yeah, Yeah, because the penalties
Talk to our
innately
guy,
favor
bro.
the shooter.
I still think we'd win on
statistically.
XG though, nonetheless, because we did
Yeah.
have, I think, the better
Penalties, yeah, because penalties innately, like the shooter is I don't know what like the exact percentage, but it's not 50-50. It favors the shooter by a good margin.
For sure. It's probably even higher than
Yeah.
70%.
It's probably like a 75-80%,
Yeah.
like I would say at minimum, like
I would
in
say
favor of the the shooter as opposed to the keeper.
unless Hillman's up to shoot, then
Unless you have
Then it truly
unless
is.
you have my goat Ricardo in that, then like good luck.
yeah, facts.
He was a monster at penalties.
Facts.
Chris, any other thoughts on this game before we kind of wrap it up and get into a part where we did get a victory?
Not really. Roy Silva did have a nice save in the first half on one of the like 2 chances that we gave up in the first half. And I mean, a shot from outside the box, like top of the corner of the box is, I guess it's not that crazy of a chance to give up. Made a nice save, but yeah, I mean, it's tough. It's tough. I wouldn't say that we have a goalkeeping controversy, but
yeah, that's very fair. Danny, if you want to get to where we did have a moral victory,
I was trying to pull it up here.
Napoli has the win on the field, but Sporting got the win on the streets. So what really matters to you? It depends.
Apparently, the Sporting fans that were participating in this were not even like ultras. I think they were just
Who was it? I thought it was our ultras. I immediately thought it was
bro. It was mans were just drinking a beer, bro. Like having a pop.
It was just random man.
But when duty calls, duty calls.
I mean, and they showed up for the Call of Duty, and they were the few, they were the proud, they were the inebriated Sportingistas by the sounds of it.
Facts.
Yeah, I saw that on Twitter. I'm like, holy, just fists flying, bottles flying, chairs. When the chairs, as soon as the chair, when the first chair gets, it's like the first cannon in battle. As soon as the first chair gets launched, it's just chaos and bedlam. It's just,
a lot of bottles for sure.
Bottles for sure. Like, yeah, it was just, that first chair is like a cannon. It just sets everything off, and it's just absolute mayhem from that point on.
Some of the types of chairs are like heavier. These are like the lighter ones, I think.
Yeah, these are like the very light ones. We are allowed to show this footage because it isn't from news or anything. It's just somebody tweeted this on Twitter.
Yes.
Look, there goes the bottle.
This guy ate a fucking chair. Apparently he had a gun or some shit like that.
No, go back. I gotta see that chair get launched one more time. That was incredible. Look at the speed.
He ate that.
Speed on that. Holy smokes.
Yeah, he ate that shit.
Bang.
Bang. But then my favorite part is
he gets back in it. He gets back in it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
also,
another
one of the guys all in Vespa helmets, by the way.
Yeah, they're all in helmets.
Look at that, reinforcements coming in, bro.
Bro, but that first, oh shit.
Oh yeah.
No, we won, bro. We won.
Guy in the jersey picked up a stick.
Yeah.
And a chair.
There's a table. Someone launched a table.
Well, hold on. And then when they start running, it's when they're reinforced.
It's like we're waiting for the cavalry. Just hold the line. Hold the line.
Wait
oh, yeah. He blocked that chair in midair.
Blocked the chair with another chair. That's good defense right there.
This guy's locking
Making sure his house is locked. And then they start running. Bro, these guys are coming in.
That guy's gone. He's down. He's getting wellied. Yeah. Look at this. This guy comes in with a chair.
Still in the backside.
Bro.
Still in the back flank.
Also, nobody gives a fuck about these cars.
No.
I hear parking in Italy is a pain in the ass. Look at how these guys
like
park these guys in right there. Crazy.
Oh my god.
And now,
now it's like, all right.
Great result. Great result, lads.
We've done it, lads. We've done it.
Forced them back.
I would say.
No.
Oh wait, one guy
came
back to grab his stuff.
Friendlies?
Yeah. Bro, I would say in the streets, we won 2-1. We conceded the goal early.
Yeah.
But then we started fighting back, and then the ambush.
Bro, the guy who launched that first chair, like the velocity at which that chair flies is incredible.
The Vespa helmet assault was repelled.
Pardon?
Yeah.
Vespa helmet assault repelled.
Yeah. That was
Let's see if
incredible.
Hooligans
That was the most
push back
entertaining
more.
part of my day. If you're in the mood for a good footy, Hooligans, follow this page. It's
Oh, that's
hilarious.
Oh, this is, I think,
Oh, this is an alternate angle.
It's a different angle, yeah.
This is an alternate angle. We
Okay.
haven't seen this angle.
Bang.
There's a table. Somebody launches a table, by the way, too.
This is the episode. I mean, I want Sam on all episodes, but this is the episode we really need Sam because as the wrestling expert,
he would have a good breakdown of
what the tables and chair fights would actually,
There's the guy locking his gate.
Yeah. He's like, I don't know, but they're not getting in here. Good luck.
That's so
wow.
funny.
That's
game. Yeah, maybe the game's back.
Game's not gone. Someone launches. I didn't realize somebody also launches a table like early on.
Sporting casuals take down Napoli Vesper Brigade.
Jesus. Juvaleo, eat your hearts out.
Holy shit.
This is crazy. Holy.
This guy doesn't know what the fuck he's filming, bro.
He's like, I don't know.
Now he's like, yeah, there's something crazy happening down there. There was, to be fair, but
that's
this is the other one I've seen. This is more retaliation. We go after
this is like this is on the roads.
Oh yeah.
We go after the
Vespas. Bro, that guy's trapped under his Vespa.
Yeah,
he's gonna pay for it. Oh no.
Dang, fucked, bro. Big day for the Ultras this
week. Big day
so.
for the Ultras at least.
Yeah, now back.
Holy, that guy got trapped underneath his Vespa, and it just those couple seconds cost him. This is people are just driving by like, yeah, whatever. Like
this is just the street.
This one I haven't seen this one. This is in the middle of the roads.
No. This is a hectic road, bro. What is this?
This looks. I think this is a crazy road.
2 lanes, like 2 sides going the same way. What the fuck?
Like, what is this? Who do you think they are? Toronto? Like, what?
Yeah,
this is crazy.
Anyways, hopefully YouTube doesn't deem this as like violent content.
Oh my god, that was hilarious. I don't even care. That was so funny. I'm sorry. I'm gonna be seeing that replaying that
rest
first
up,
initial
boys.
chair launch.
Rest up for sure. You know,
Rest
definitely
up,
we have to go again against Juve.
We go again.
We have to fight Juve even more because we're connected to Fiorentina. So it means more.
We gotta actually do so. We gotta actually do something, you know. Like
maybe we'll get reinforcements.
They call some of the friends of Fiorentina. Be like, listen, who
the fuck were the traveling ultras that ran rampant in the streets of like Porto like a year or 2 ago? I think they were playing Braga in the Europa League.
I'm not sure. I can't remember.
Was it Rangers?
I'm surprised the Red Star boys haven't caused mayhem. Well, maybe tomorrow, I guess.
Yeah.
Some of those Eastern European. What?
Are they? Is Porto in Serbia tomorrow, or are they in Porto? Hold on.
I don't know, actually. I'm trying to think who that was. Was it? It wasn't Rangers, was it?
Porto are home, so maybe the Red Star boys can.
Yeah, there definitely was some incidents. It was Hajduk Split.
Hajduk Split. Croatia. Yeah, those Balkan boys are crazy. Hajduk Split.
Boys are crazy.
Those are the Benfica. Those are the Benfica allies.
Yeah.
They're allied with the no-name boys.
Of course.
And they ran rampant in the streets of Porto.
Yeah, I forgot about Hajduk Split.
That was just a random crime spree.
That really was. That was blue, but
that wasn't an organized fight or anything. That was just a fucking random crime spree of just like doing vandalism.
I don't know why I was thinking Rangers. They've had some run-ins.
No, I mean there was some like arrests and fracases, obviously, but like
nothing too serious.
There's always like 1 or 2. Like I feel like on Champions League days, there's always like 1 or 2 like just knobs who try something. But yeah, that was some larger scale stuff today. that was more than 1 or 2 people. That was a couple squadrons of dudes, and we salute you because that was very entertaining.
Yeah. Facts. That's what the Canadians want to believe the Italians and Portuguese beef is here in North America, at least.
The most if Portugal played Italy in like the World Cup, I think the most is like a couple guys on College Street going, "Hey, oh," but like that's really about it. Like I think they think it's going to be like a World War V if they ever had to confront each other.
Yeah. Well, Italy probably won't make the World Cup anyways, but if they do, I'm throwing tables. I don't give a fuck this summer.
Danny's going to be on a patio and he's going to launch a plastic.
I see a Napoli fan, I'm fucking him up. You have my
You're gonna
word,
see a lot.
dude.
I see a lot of Napoli shirts when I'm around those ends in Toronto.
Yeah.
I see lots of Napoli and lots of Juve. I don't see a lot of the Milans. So
I'm gonna go
to the Benfica house looking for trouble in Toronto.
Yeah, catch me outside Casa Benfica looking shady.
Nah, Sergio has our back though.
Sergio's good. You think he's like, I don't know these guys.
Since we're on that really quick, in the Benfica house used to be on a street called Rogers.
Yeah,
they were the first ones there.
Yeah.
And then like literally 2 doors down was the Porto house where the current Porto house still is.
Yeah, I remember seeing the photos
side.
of it. Yeah, and I remember driving past it.
There was one Clásico where they actually started fighting each other. Legendary.
I remember about that. Yeah, that made the news.
Back before woke.
Yeah. Maybe the game's not gone. We gotta prove the game's not gone. Where's is Sporting Casa? I'm not in Toronto, obviously. Where is Sporting Casa? Has it moved, by the way?
It's under construction right now.
It's under construction. Not unlike the Alvalade.
Sorry, right now, yeah, just like the Alvalade.
Just like the Alvalade.
Right now, you can catch my my dad getting drunk watching the game at Symington and DuPont.
Okay.
But soon you can watch him doing that at St. Clair and Lawton.
Okay, next, because when that I do want to come down and watch.
Casa Sporting,
pay me for
promoting earlier.
Yeah, yeah. When next time I'm down in Toronto and there's a Sporting game, I want to try to catch a game down at Casa Sporting for sure.
Yeah, it's a nice little vibe.
It's cool. I also see like Sergio post the Casa Benfica videos. I'm like, that looks like a blast. Like, watching football with like any sport with like a group of people in a bar is one of the most, like, you have to do it at least once. It's one of the most fun things.
Yeah.
So,
yeah, it's true.
Yeah. Off from football hooligans onto just regular football. We have another game to talk about, and it was a little nicer. We have the Estoril game.
Yeah.
I'll read the lineup as follows. Sporting with a 1-0 win over Estoril Praia. Lineup was as follows: Rui Silva, Maxi, Gonçalo Inácio, Zino de Bast, and Vaj. Midfield of Morita, Trincao, and Hulman. Front three of Suarez, Pedro Gonçalves, and Giovanni Candas. Subs of Koch, Ioannidis, Fresneda, Jenny, and Allison. Chris, I'll start off with you this time. Take it away. What'd you make of this very close, kind of nervy at times game?
This one was tough.
Yeah.
A lot tougher than a lot of them have been.
Mm-hmm.
We talked about, I guess, like, ultimately the early goal proved critical here. And I don't know, again, this game would have looked maybe a lot like the, whatchamacallit, who we played, Moreira's game. If, like, obviously before the late explosion. Really tough sledding here. Struggled to create. Struggled to really do anything. Obviously, we didn't concede too many opportunities either, and they didn't look too dangerous, honestly. And I didn't really think that they were going to score. But it's one of those games where you get the early goal, and then it's just a slog. It's just a slog, and you're checking the watch. You're
just constantly looking at the timer, be like, God, it's
78, 85. Holy fuck, this game needs to end. Holy shit, can we just get out of here before they just have like one 45-yard shot that just somehow goes up or 90?
Yeah, or like just some fluke corner, like just the most ridiculous thing.
And yeah, it's probably the worst performance of the season.
Yeah, I'd say
up there. Yeah,
it sucked, but I guess it was enough. Some people
did a job.
Some people tried to cry and say the goal was offsides, or the goal should have been offside.
Some people.
There was an organized campaign by one of the biggest clubs in the country,
in the world, really. Yeah.
Trying to tweet out images, and tweeting images FC is regularly doing this.
That's phenomenal work.
They're regularly doing this, but it doesn't always involve us.
Yeah.
But this time their moronic chirping actually involved us, so I think it's okay to
fair game to reply.
And they were trying to post like misleading images that their goal from last season got rolled out and this one didn't, and it should have been just embarrassing stuff all around, really. But yeah, I'm glad they didn't call that. XG man Suarez got his goal, not from the spot this time.
Yeah,
Open play.
finish.
Open play, very
nice
good finish for
great
time.
Probably of a lot of the chances that he has missed, and like for example, like that one blast off the post, like that's not like a high probability shot, but like this one is even lower probability. I feel like it's coming across his body. He hits it first time, goes like across his body from the side that it's coming from, which is very difficult to hits it just right, goes in the bottom corner. Fantastic finish. He has it in him. He just needs just the right.
It's just doing it. It's doing it consistently now.
Yeah.
We've seen the flashes. We know what he can do. There's a player there.
For sure. And he brought a little energy, I suppose, to the game today. That's something that he always does have. You know, he does have like seemingly a nonstop motor to like keep pressing and attacking. He's hungry. Yeah, he's been a good addition for sure.
Yeah.
And thankfully he did score that chance because it proved critical in the end.
Yeah, especially like you said, this was a slog of the game. I'll take over and then I'll pass it to you, Danny, because Chris kind of hit the nail on the head for me. It was just like that, like you said, a slog of a game. It was like
even got some rain at certain points.
We mustn't forget it was raining for a bit.
Oh, the pitch was super slippery.
It was very slippery. There was a couple slips and slides. It was like a slip and slide in a few points. This was one of those games where I was just constantly like looking up at the timer in the corner and like, God, like this 5 minutes has been the longest 25 minutes of my life, kind of thing. Like it just felt like the game would never end. It was just a slog. There wasn't much in it, and like you said, glad they got the goal at least. Got it kind of early enough where like you're like, okay, like let's try to get another one. Because my whole thing was I'm never comfortable with a 1-goal lead because knowing Sporting, and this is Sporting after all, they can easily find a way to let me down at any given point. Like Suarez, like I said, great finish. I was really happy with Kanda and Hjulmand. I actually really like Morita. Morita's been kind of showing some flashes of what we've been seeing, or what we were kind of used to seeing for a while. I'm nice to see him kind of getting back into good form. So Trincão game again. I think it's just because he's probably a little tired. Pot was bang average. I liked Vaj better than Fresneda, especially going forward. Did Rui Silva have any like thing to do this game? Like I don't even recall. That's how much
he had like a big save. I was gonna mention it, but since you brought him up, he also kind of almost fucked up there. Him and DeBast.
I almost forgot about that. Yes, him and DeBast had a very like Three Stooges moment on the pitch and almost resulted in a goal, but Rui Silva saves both of their asses, thankfully, on the chip, and it just kind of goes wide. Very much a Three Stooges moment from those two. I was like, what are you, both of you, what are we doing? I know, Al. Who wouldn't?
I'm obsessed with Vaj. If you ask me.
Yeah. Danny's
really. You really like this. This performance was good for sure.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, this was fine. I was talking about.
No, I like this wasn't like his finest moment or anything, but I liked him. Especially more than Fresneda. Like he was offering more going forward.
Bro has flashed more in 78 minutes of random accumulated minutes than this man has in half a season.
Yeah.
He
also keeps getting subbed these games too, which is low-key kind of pissing me off because Fresneda finished this one. So
maybe he needs to run
maybe it's a conditioning thing
on the field also. After
maybe
Courage need to go see the same conditioning coach. Who knows?
What's going on the right side?
What's up with that right side of the pitch? What the hell? No other like outstanding news or notes from me for this game. Everybody was just kind of there. Ali Sudden had some flashes when he came on, but he doesn't.
Bro, Allison was the fucking goat when he came on, dude.
He didn't
was
get much time. He was good,
dude.
Bro, he was running like the fate of the universe depended on it.
On the one where he like just kicks it out ahead, the guy grabs him. It's like, yeah, honestly,
Yeah.
at this point, he's done it already 3 times and just fried all of you.
Yeah.
That is probably the only way that you're going to be
him.
able to stop him. Is
Yeah,
if
he's
you
got
tackle
speed.
him.
We know he can turn on the jets, so that's something. But I've liked Allison actually. I thought he was going to be another. I was afraid he would be another money laundering.
I thought he would just never play.
Transfer.
I didn't think he would ever.
I thought he was going to be like an eternal loan carousel money laundering transfer, but he's actually shown some flash where I'm like, this guy's
he's been getting potential. He's been getting more minutes because we didn't get Jota or
for sure
Jeremiah or Kevin or whoever, right?
Yeah.
Speaking of, I think Jota finally played his first game for Besiktas.
Imagine if we somehow made a 40 million euro signing this summer.
I would have,
in addition to our other business.
I would have been.
That guy Kevin he's been pretty good from what I've
seen.
He's the clips I've seen, yeah.
Well, yeah, I mean, 40 million does look like a reasonable valuation. For
now that I'm seeing this guy,
but I guess we start him over Jenny.
I didn't know.
Right?
Oh God, yeah. If you're
but
40 million
we
on the bench,
we have Pot.
Him and Fotis are just dynamic bench options.
The most expensive bench options in Portuguese league history.
Hey man, Varandas is finally putting his money where his mouth is. You know, he keeps talking about how much money he's made. He's finally balling out.
Apparently,
we're caked up, bro.
Apparently,
once I get my money up, I'm also going to Louis Vuitton and Gucci and all that shit, bro. Until then,
you're not going. You're not getting.
Baby.
You're not getting Gucky anymore. That's Gucci
Soon.
now.
Soon.
Gucci. All right. I have nothing else to add to this game as I'm getting calls from telemarketers. Leave me alone. Danny, what's up with you? What'd you think of this game? I'm blocking.
Yeah, I'm not gonna add too much more. You guys hit the nail on the head. Just the first half, those first 30 minutes, I thought this was gonna be a blowout, and then those last 60, I'm struggling to remember what happened. You know, I feel like all the important shit happened early on in the game. We limited Estoril, like I said, other than
there was actually a 6-minute moment where it was like, wow, we might just fuck them up, you know?
Yeah.
Very early and
very early on to the game.
Morita has
that corner and 8 minutes in where Morita gets the shot off and he just goes wide. From there, I thought, all right, we're good. There was another play where Pot and Suarez sort of collide onto each other as I think it's Kinda crossing it in. And this is already 1-0. And Pot is offside, but then Pot starts yelling at Suarez you should have left it to me. You should have left it to Suarez. But again, that was all in the opening 30 minutes. And then, it was just a nothing game in it. And there was something that Rui Borges mentioned. Again, I'm a weirdo. I do like tuning into the pregame and post-game conferences and stuff like that. And he said, which I liked a lot, because there was sort of a disappointment in the interviews, as if we didn't win, which is somewhat good in terms of the mentality that we're at. Of course, it was he was also, mentioning how important it was to get the win and to get the 3 points, etc. But he did say out of all of the games, this is probably the most disappointing it's been. And these are the type of games where if something happens differently, we'll be looking back on these games oh, we should have done better here. We should have done more here. These are the type of games that wins or loses leagues. Essentially, he said that. So love that mentality. I love that. He's a player that's never played in the first division. I think he's only done second division a few times. This is his 5th year or 4th year in the first division, if I'm not mistaken, maybe 3rd. Because he's only done it with Moreirense and he's only done it with Guimarães, and Guimarães was a short-lived spell. So for him to already have that sort of mentality, for him to even today show the different strategies that we can bring into this game, me, I'm just going to keep giving Rui Borges some love. And the last thing, because I noticed it in this game, I noticed it today at Napoli. I mentioned it a few weeks ago. I don't know if I said before, I didn't know if it was instructed or not for us to play the dummies where you pass the ball and then you fake it and then there's a guy behind you. I can confirm this is instructed at this point, because we do about 4 or 5 of them in this game.
It's part of their combo play at the top of the box a lot.
Exactly. And they're like so bunched up together. And I've noticed now more and more that they do these little, even if you get the ball, it's the little passes and the go. And so this is clearly instructed, and I think it brings a different dynamic that we have to this to playing games where we're dominating possession, and then which is different than what we were. I mean, we were somewhat doing this last year, but it was still different. A lot of it last year was trying to absorb pressure and going wide or going long to Gyökeres. And we can still do that with Suarez. We can still do that with our wingers. But the fact that we're now looking to build from the back, bring that dynamism, bring that.
Imagine if we had in the first half, not current form Gyökeres, prime Gyökeres.
Yeah.
Up top. He would have actually probably twice in that half just turned and just taken on 3 guys and created a shot for himself.
Yeah.
But that's just not normal behavior,
No, it's not.
Yeah.
Like we said last year.
That's psycho behavior.
Like we said the last 2 years, he's just a brute. Like he would just find himself half spaces and just find a way to shoot. And low-key, I'm disappointed that he's not doing that in the Prem since we're on Gyökeres, man. I
think that he'll get in form eventually, but he's just had a slow start, confidence down. Yeah. Maybe a little too much like Ibiza in the summer rather than training type shit.
I also think it's Arsenal's gameplay. It doesn't suit him as much, bro. Like these guys are playing DMs. This game against Olympiacos was the first time I've seen Odegaard in weeks. I don't know if he's been hurt or not. And then I feel like they play for set pieces every fucking game.
They're playing for free kicks almost.
Free kicks and corners. And that's not his game, bro. I have not
He's
seen
not a header.
I know he scored a header a few weeks ago, but it's kind of disappointing.
The amount of headers he scored for Sporting is definitely not more than 3.
Yeah. And mind you, this is a league.
He scored a 90 goals. So.
Yeah. And this is a league where crossing sometimes is the only way in.
Mm-hmm.
And on top of that, Ruben Amorim, although he has different ways to attack, he loves a cross as well. But let's also be real here. He has wing backs and wingers because he wants to rely on them on chipping the ball into the box too. So man, he's not good in his head, so it's just weird.
Tough scene, man. It's a really tough scene.
Yeah. But anyways, we're still good without him, so that's all that matters.
Yeah, we're still playing pretty well. I have nothing else to add to this game if you guys don't. We do have some league predictions to get into, and things got spicy over the weekend. So I'm about to share my screen. 1 second here. Where the heck am I going? It's been a minute. Share screen. There we go. This is phenomenal listening for the audio audience. All right, here we go. So, in the Estoril game, Sam didn't get any points because he didn't predict. We all got 2 points. We all got a goal score, and we got the result. We didn't get the score line. So that put me and Danny initially a point behind Sam. But today, Sam Fonseca killing us all and taking all those points back. Chris and I were
at what cost?
At what cost? Yeah,
you know what I mean. Personally,
you've won.
I would never want to benefit off the downfall of my team personally, but
I would.
Sam, if you want to still accept,
I would.
I thought about the loss.
I almost did the same before.
I thought the draw was gonna good, and we did enough.
I know. I thought the draw was good too. I had a parlay going.
1-1.
I was
laughing. I was like, I'm actually gonna do it, and then that 2-1 hit, and I'm like, damn, I don't get any points for that. And then I log on and check predictions. I'm like, God damn, it's even worse than I thought. He's won.
Yeah,
he's done it. What the hell? But you say who would want to profit? I would, because you don't think when we get to some of these Murderers Goes game, I'm betting against us. You're
Never.
Damn right I am.
Never.
But the standings,
we've
got interesting standings though. It's still tight. Sam at 14 points, Danny and myself both at 10, and Chris right behind us at 8. So we're getting close, and we already have some of our predictions. So I have 3-1 for Braga, and Chris, you've actually already put yours. You've got a Koch goal. That's kind of rogue.
No,
bro, I might change that because now I don't know if I'll ever play again because Simoes just dropped a banger.
Simoes is just him today.
He may never. See him.
Change it to Simoes.
Okay, I can do that.
Neither of them come into the game at all against Braga.
He goes Norita.
But mind you, listen, Chris, today I had Suarez to score. I switched him because he didn't start, and then he scored. So
I almost had him. I almost had him to score initially, and then I changed it.
As long as he gets a chance,
Yeah. I like that.
I almost had him to score, and then I changed it to Trincao, and that was foolish of me because I could have at least got a point. Danny, I'll fill in yours now since we're here. What are you predicting for Braga this weekend and why?
It's stupidity. It truly is.
This is Sporting. That's in our DNA.
Yo, the Braga's like in theory shite.
They're so bad this year. Holy.
Danny, if we drop that on them, the coach is fired type shit, I think.
Yeah, for sure. I haven't asked Dave Pereira what he thinks yet, but here's the thing though.
But you never know.
Agree.
Obviously, you never know.
It's Braga. Braga is like that. They'll definitely fire a manager.
Okay games in Europe, right?
Yeah.
So.
But who do they get? Carlos Carvajal for
the fifth time in like 3 years? Like, what do you do?
I was hearing him commentate the Champions League. There's no way, bro.
Like,
there's no way.
Who do you get if you're Braga? Like the pool's not phenomenal.
I think you might go for João Pereira still at Casapia. Not the Turkish one, but maybe the other João Pereira.
Maybe Turkish João Pereira actually gets a call. Who knows, right?
For the Moreirense coach, he's done well. Ian Castro.
They could go for the Estoril.
He is also my man. His seat is not hot, but it's warm.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Estoril is not done great.
So what are you predicting?
A moral draw. You got a moral draw at the weekend, but doesn't count for much in the table.
No.
Yeah. I'm going with a 4-0.
4-0. He's going for a drubbing. All right.
I'm gonna go with Suarez again. I'm gonna go with a Trincão brace
×2 and your
club
and your final goal.
I do want to be weird.
I'd be hype about that, man. Trincão brace, bro. That would
that would butter my biscuits. Let me tell you.
I've been kind of getting pissed like the last week or two.
I have to. That's why we need a Trincão comeback game. I agree.
Yeah, I need the Trincão redemption game.
A girl can dream, right?
Of course,
it's true.
And I'm gonna go with a Maxi goal. I was gonna go, but let me go Maxi.
It's a good choice. I like that goal. I can get behind that. Gentlemen, we had not one. We had 2 new kits launched this week. Can you believe it? As I'm going to share my screen in a second.
I also can't,
Yeah.
I know. What the hell?
That's why I'm not coming off surprised. I believe it.
So first, we'll start first up. The Stomp kit. And
beautiful, by the way.
You can actually buy it with the sponsor on Loja Verde this year. Unlike in previous years. You can buy you couldn't buy it with the sponsor in previous years.
You can get with and without.
You can get with and without. Before they were only offering the option without.
It does without not have Superboc either, I'm guessing.
I don't actually know. I can check in a second for you.
You can add the Champions League badge. You can add that.
Yeah, you can do that.
At first I thought the patch might be like shitty quality, but it's actually stitched.
Yeah, it's a stitched one. Let me see if this has
badge.
Oh, so it doesn't have Superboc. So interesting.
I will say I'm not a big fan of this little green shit on the back.
Yeah, the little
make it all white or half and half.
The little continuation of the half. Yeah.
Oh, and then even the sleeve. Okay, I'm noticing the sleeve now too. Yeah, that's kind of stupid.
That badge isn't going to get a lot of complaints from me, and the black trim.
Oh yeah.
The badge is. I love that badge. I love that. I've already ordered it. Yeah. Not from Loja Verde because I'm not paying €30 shipping. I ordered from Forza Portugal and saved half my money on shipping.
Shopify deal coming soon, by the way. That also broke.
Yeah, we got to talk about that.
We'll see.
Which honestly, I've been begging. I've begged them on this show for like 3 years now to just switch your UI to Shopify for the love of God. It makes 0 sense why I pay €30 shipping for you, and then when I've ordered off the Federation website, it's like 10 or 12 euros. Hang on a second. Both you motherfuckers got a ship from Lisboa. So why am I paying double for Sporting? What is this nonsense? But yeah, I'm a big fan of this kit. I've already ordered mine with the Betano sponsor, and I even got the Escudo.
Nice.
Got a little rowdy.
Nice. That's the authentic one, I feel like. Because, this is in theory going to be worn in the cup game.
The Tossa and the Tossas and the Toss of the Ligas, right? That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah, so they'll wear the Escudo with it,
Yeah, this is a 9 out of 10 kit. you would have bumped up to 10 out of 10 if you just kept this green going up all the way.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
It's a 9.5 out of 10 kit. Outstanding. 1 note. That's all. The other kit in question
This one's a lot.
Divides opinions a little bit as I'm about to
Interesting kit.
I don't mind it.
I kind of like it too.
The breast cancer kit.
The black trim is a nice touch.
The black trim's
I'm just not in love with the badge. I think like some white accents or black accents would look better.
The thing is it's tough to tell. It might be like a little holographic, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I feel like in person it would be better, yeah.
But yeah, I feel like I'm with you.
It is monochromatically pink though, for sure.
Yeah.
I'm with you. I do think that if they had just made like an all pink badge with like white font and like details, I think this would have been really cool. It's still a cool kit. It doesn't get quite as high a mark.
You know what it is? It's cooler than last year's pink kit.
It is cool. There's a little bit more imagination behind this, I think.
I was gonna say the opposite. I kind of liked last year's.
Last year's pink kit was just the teamwear template, you know, and I guess this might be too, but it had no trim, no white trim, no detailing. It was just pink,
last year's. But the badge I felt was.
The badge also had the breast cancer like ribbon.
Nah, it was pink. It wasn't monochromatic, but it was pink and white.
So last year's badge, I think had like a breast cancer, like the logo decal in it, and it was black. I want to go actually see if I can find that on.
I have it
here. You have it there.
I have Maxi wearing it. He's a good model. He'll help my
He's a wonderful model. Maxi is. He's a handsome feller. Yeah, but you put that badge on this year's kit. You would have fire immediate, like just.
I didn't realize it had the breast cancer thing.
Yeah, right. Like I feel like if they slap that on this year's kit version of the kit,
I didn't realize.
You see how there's like no trim, no. It's just
it's just a plain teamwork.
I like it, to be honest. Just all pink.
These novelty kits are like kind of fun. Like the thing is they can't keep doing pink now. They've done 2 pink, 2 breast. Like they need a new one next year, right?
I think that's the tradition, though. Is
you're just gonna keep doing new pink variants,
bro? We need to fill up 7 fucking kits each year, bro. Like, there's only so many.
How many kits are we at this year now?
We've got the awareness month, you know, and we drop
testicular cancer. I don't know what color they are, though.
Color that is, but you know.
But at the same time, I think leukemia might be blue, bro. The fan base lost their shit on mint.
Yeah, they lost their mind. So we've got how many kits now this year? We've got the home.
Okay, so now we have white and pink. I guess you could do black and pink, but after that, I mean, what even are the options?
Magenta.
You got to keep repeating, you know.
Purple, maybe. Yeah. We need a purple kit.
Yellow kit.
The new purple kits and the yellow kits from in the past. I think
I wouldn't mind a yellow kit or like an all gold kit. Would be kind of fire.
The V Campion golden
this is like
kit.
The closest thing to like the gold kit.
I feel like if they did like a kit with like all that, like that, but it was more gold than black, like reverse, that would actually go over pretty well.
I feel at this point they'll also need to like start just remaking the same kit again, like the classic. Like this is like the reverse of the one that Ronaldo wore. Like, actually bring that one out. You know what I mean? Or something obviously
something closer to it. Yeah. So many kits are we at now? We've got the home. We've got the all black.
Yeah,
we have the 2 wavy bastards.
The calzadas, man.
We have the Stromp, and we have this pink boy. So we still have 3 kits to go. It sounds like.
Is it 9?
We were told
it's going to 9.
Saw it was supposed to be 9. It's 6 right now. To get to 9, they need 3 more.
Yep.
God damn, bro.
Holy.
All right.
That's what else is 9 kits. I'm thinking we might get a yellow boy.
Yellow is
the thing is though, with all these kits, it's like how much more are you like? What are you gonna do next year? You know, like how are you gonna top this?
Like what are you gonna do? Right? Like maybe they do like a retro. Maybe they do like a retro kit like they did for Toss of the Tossas, like a bit of a throwback. Who knows?
I know we have no connection to this nation I'm about to mention, but Arsenal and Ajax have done it. Ajax also barely has a connection, I guess, because they've legalized like marijuana forever.
Yeah.
The Bob
one of those
Marley
like
Do a
Jamaica
Bob Marley style
kit.
one.
Dude,
Yeah.
we need to make a
No.
kit
Fire.
that becomes an official template kit for like festivals, and it's just
Yeah.
like you go to like a random like beach party, and there's like 3 dudes wearing this
You just
kit.
know you're gonna see that at some point.
It's like low key. We kind of have that not only with this one.
With
I've
this
seen this
one,
one a
yeah.
lot,
That's a
but
tourist
also the
kit.
old one. I see that kit everywhere. To be fair, too.
Which one?
The one that they just re-released, like the Ronaldo one.
Oh yeah. That one gets a lot of burn.
Yeah,
for sure.
At festivals and stuff.
We can do something. Maybe another collab with Ronaldo, and it'll probably explode.
That was gonna be one of my. I wouldn't shock me if they did like a CR7 style kit again. They might do they could go a little at left field and do like a retro, like throwback one, like they did with the Tossas. Like a bit of a Back to the Future, whatever malarkey they want to spin it as. But they could do a throwback style one. We've got the all black one. We got the mint one. We've got the mint one. So actually, no, we're at 7 kits. I forgot about the mint boy.
Right,
mint.
that's right, the mint.
I forgot mint. So 2 kits. So 2 kits.
Yeah.
I'm gonna predict a CR7, like a gold inspired number.
That'd be nice.
And then I'm gonna predict they might do like a retro style one.
I won't predict anything, but maybe suggestions. Also, because I'm dating a Golden girl, but we have Jenny there. If we can have something like Mozambican vibe to it, that'd be huge. I'm just saying. And Mozambique has green in their flag. You know what I mean? Like I'm looking at your Cameroon jersey. Like if we can do something like that, that'd be
not unlike Road to Shaw. Shout out to my brothers back in Cameroon.
Fire Flames, my brother.
Shout out to Samuel Eto'o and Roger Mila and the gang.
Facts.
If you know, you know. Any other news and notes from this week? It's not been a ton of stuff this week.
I was watching the youth game today this morning.
They drew
1-1. Yeah. They should have won that game.
Yeah,
cheap goal to give up. I mean, the goal that Napoli gave up was also very cheap, but it was good on us to press. The second half, it was pretty much all Spartan. They went the other way maybe like twice and scored on one of them. So it was already disappointing in the morning from me, and then to see this result as well. But good fight back from the boys. The youth team manager, he was also the B team manager, right? If I'm not mistaken, he should. I
think so.
We have a coach in our hands, bro. He's gonna make his way to the top. I feel because he has these boys playing some really good stuff from the games I've watched and the clips I've seen and the little pre-match interview that I seen them do a few weeks ago and even today.
What's his name again, Danny? I don't know the coach.
Don't ask me that after I just praised him. I have no idea what his name is, bro. Hold on.
How dare you ask you a logical question?
That's why I didn't say his name. But hold on. I'll get you his name right now.
It's not Philippe Silicaia. I know that.
No. He's in Chicago right now, if I'm not mistaken.
That's one of the most. What the hell is a polar bear in Arlington doing in Arlington, Texas?
I'm pretty sure he's in Chicago right now.
Jiang.
They're in Arlington,
Texas.
Zhuang Jiang, exactly. There you go.
Zhuang who?
Jiang.
How do you spell that?
Giao.
That's okay. So how I thought. All right, spell it how it sounds.
It might be Giang or Jiang. I don't know. To be fair, but
I don't know. But
Zhuangji.
JG. All right, cool. Ladies play Benfica this week, no?
Yeah,
that's gonna be a big game for us to probably get knocked out of the title race already. So let's watch and see.
Sure. They lost. Benfica lost like last week or some shit like that. No,
did they?
They drew. They dropped points, I think.
Yeah, they didn't lose points.
They drew. I didn't think they lost.
I know they dropped points at least. So.
Yeah, they drew.
Yeah.
Interesting.
That's all.
I think that's everything now. Any other news and notes that we need to get to before we wrap things up here today, gentlemen?
No, there was no other European game this week for us so far. So no, basketball should start soon. They played the Trofeo Stromp this past weekend. So
yeah,
that's our cup. Look out! All right, awesome, sweet. We love that, ladies and gentlemen. We're gonna wrap things up here. Make sure you follow the boys. Follow Mr. Daniel Saldana right here on X. You can follow my good friend Chris right here. Sam couldn't join us, but make sure you follow him anyways. He has some funny stuff. He's a clever guy when he wants to be, that Sam Fonseca, that little rascal. Follow me here as well, Richard Nevis and Richard Evan. Check out Offside Originals and the ticker below as well. I'll be launching a new collection this week. Like I said, the South American boys. But most importantly, make sure you follow all things Alvalade, AT Alvalade, to keep up with news, notes, and when we're going live. Thank you all for watching, and peace.